I am raising 3 boys. The youngest is 3-year-old, and that's Honoré. Honoré was born with Down syndrome. It is hard to raise a child with special need. I was so scared and overwhelmed. When I talked to my doctor, everything was negative. I went home with a lot of questions. Like, I don't know where to put my son when I go to work. I called couple daycare, and if I mentioned that my son had Down syndrome, they kind of just turned my, application down. I was just looking for a center for kids with special need. I was doing research every day after work until I found St. David's, and I was like, I believe in this place. I gotta go see what they're doing and see if I can get help from them.
I feel what makes St. David's Center unique is that inclusion is just how we naturally do our work. We know that meeting children where they're at individually, whether they have special needs or typical needs, that we want to know about them as an individual learner.
Jenna helped me be more comfortable to apply, and she was so welcoming, like, we can do it. We are here to help you, no matter what.
When I first heard her message, I knew from her message that she was an incredible mama bear that was wanting answers with a sense of urgency about resourcing and finding what programming she could have for her son. Behind that determination and that kind of calm, stoic face, that there was deep, deep emotion of love, caring, sadness, grief, and just what do I do and how do I do it fast enough?
After I talked to Jenna, I was just like, I think this is an angel that God sent to my way, because she had answered all my questions. Without Jenna, I don't know if I would be where I'm at right now or if Honoré would be successful.
Go!
When I think about Honoré, I just think about joy. He's always so happy, and he's friendly. He's got a wave for everyone who walks by him, and he's just excited to come to therapy and play.
When Honoré first started with us, he did a lot of observing, no language, and although we could tell he was trusting and happy to be here, there was not a lot that he would engage with. Toys that the other children were playing with, he would observe, but really didn't participate.
So our long-term goal would really be to expand those play skills so that he can interact with his peers, so that he can play on the playground and be able to do things that his classmates are doing. So thinking in terms of short-term goals for him, I'm really looking at why isn't he able to expand those play skills? And some of that would be that he has the muscle weakness and he has poor balance. So we need to work on those skills so that he feels more comfortable in his environment and he can come up with more ideas for play. And we're really starting to see that now.
You got it.
Virginie was very concerned about his speech. In therapy, what I do is I model a lot of simple language for him, like ready, set, go. I label things in the room, like his favorite objects, such as a ball or a swing. And now I'm starting to see that he will either imitate me or spontaneously say some of those things. And he's really using a lot of different ways to communicate with me.
Go! You got it.
And before, he was always frustrated because he couldn't have any sign language or words to express his needs. But now it's not the case. He can come with a short word, but he will tell you what he wants, or he will point it what he needs. So I see a big improvement.
Whenever possible, they'll have the same expectations for Honoré in the classroom routines of the day. he has been working on self-help skills in OT, and I just was walking by just the other day, and the children were in the hallway getting their winter gear on, and that's hard for all children, and there's a lot of parts to go with it. And I started to bend down to say, oh, shall I give you some help, Honoré? And the teacher said, oh, he's been working on this in OT. He can do that himself. And so just with all of the other children, they look and push him where they know he can and support him where they know it might be a bit of a challenge.
Every time I pick him up, I can see a line of kids hugging him to say bye-bye and see you. And from there, he's also saying bye-bye, and Honoré wasn't able to say bye-bye. But kids will tell him, Honoré, bye-bye, and he will turn around and say bye-bye.
Honoré has made such wonderful progress in the short time that I've been working with him. He really has taken to helping with his self-care tasks, such as dressing and making sure his face is clean and dry. He is ready to sit down and help take his shoes and socks off, and he will give it his best go before asking for help.
To me, Honoré can be anybody, like a good job. He can have a high school degree. It's just depends on how I will help him. To me, Down syndrome is not a barrier for a kid to be successful. They can all be successful.
My hope for Virginie is that she will find peace and comfort and pride in what an awesome mom she is for Honoré, and know that she's doing the best she can and that she is his best advocate.
All I can say about Honoré is a lovely child, a blessing. He always pat my back. Can't talk, but I can tell what he's trying to tell me. Mom, everything gonna be fine. Mom, I love you. And I know the love he's telling me is genuine. He makes me feel happy. Because of Honoré, I know what love is.